Join us in our early morning start as we are getting ready to sail across the top of Spain and enter into Portugal, finally. Hi, I am Anne-Lill and this is Dean. We are from Sydney. We are sailing our Bali 4.6 and sharing our journey with you right here.
Another morning start. Sun hasn't come up yet. We have about 70 nautical miles to go around the top of Spain and then starting to head south into Portugal. Woohoo!
Finally. And it's early, as you can see. I haven't even woken up yet. So I'll get my breakfast, which Dean graciously prepared, and then I'll actually start preparing some snacks and lunch and stuff that we can have upstairs while sailing, because that makes life so much better while going. We have a small cooler upstairs where we usually keep some cold drinks, a little bit of food, a little bit of fruit. So I'm not only going to make the sandwiches, I'm going to cut up an apple. We've got some dried apricots. And of course a small bag of chocolates. It's always good to have. It gives you a little bit extra. So we always buy a few small bags, so like Mars bars and Kit Kats and stuff like that. So we have them all going down. Because it's always good, especially today. The trip is going to be 12 hours at least, so over 60, maybe 70 nautical miles. We definitely need a little bit of snack on. So I'm just making some simple ham and cheese baguettes, hot baguettes, with some butter and avocado. And I will keep very well upstairs. We definitely will have a nice little snack on the way. It's too difficult, especially if you've got some waves, to actually go downstairs and prepare a meal while we're on the way. And today, since we're going, I actually think it is 72 nautical miles. It's good to have everything prepared before we go. So that's it, folks. We'll see you later. The boat is now ready to go. We have hoisted the mainsail. Lights are coming ever so slowly. And I'm going to go forward and do the anchor. As you can see, we also got the jack stays on the boat, just in case we have to strap on during some bad weather or... Okay. Ready.
The hose?
Yes, I don't know how much it is here, but I see there's a lot of mud from last time around the. You don't have to lift those up. Around the windows. So I might want to hose something up. Here's the board, I'll plug it off. Yes, I can just flush out what's already there. So I'm going to do something.
I know if it's all anything up.
Should need to be a stop of the
Which way is it going? Can you see?
It's stretching forward. We are at 40 meters. I've pulled up 40 meters of chain now. See the bridle coming up now? That's the issue by having the I think this happens on the way up. The rope gets caught on it. But I don't think having the Velcro like this is the best option, do? It's not really the best option. Well, it's flopped up and it catches the other road. But, yeah. But I think this might have happened on the way up. I'll show you what we're talking about.
Oh, it's looped over it. Yeah, that's probably on the way up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's only just barely walk.
Yeah. It works with having something there, but maybe Velcro is not the least solution. But it works for now. But it works for us. All we got, so it works for now. Take the Velcro off, and then just push it around the snubber. Yep, leave it like that. And I'll just pull. That's exactly.
I'll put my hand to it.
Yeah. Well, just put the thing down.
Okay, there you go.
Touch a little bit forward. How have you? Stop, back up a little bit. Hook up. First, going to put the bed leaf. Turns off as usual. Yeah, okay. Anchor chain locker is closed. So we're finally on our way. Still a little bit grey, I'll show you. So it looks grey, but we do have hopes that during the day the sun will come through and burn off some of the haze you see. But other than that, the sea state is pretty good. There's a slight soft swell. Knock wood and hope it continues so I don't have to use my seasick crutches. That would be absolutely great. So here we are. Actually now we are officially on our way out of the Bay of Biscay. So this must be the most northern tip of Spain, we think. And we are just about to cross around and start going down.
Certainly the most northwesterly point of Spain.
Northwesterly, my husband says. So let's hope that's true. So it's taken us 9 days to get out of the Bay of Biscay since we started our journey in La Rochelle. And now we're starting down the coast on the outer Atlantic side. So we will pass A Coruña towards Portugal, and then at some point in June we will then get to Gibraltar. And as some of you may have noticed, we are motoring a lot. Mainly because we got the wind straight on the nose most days, and also the waves. And we actually have a time limit to adhere to, unfortunately. Another uneventful, beautiful day sailing towards Cape Finisterre. Although yesterday we had lots of rain, thunder and lightning, just not fun when on the boat. But look at this. It's gorgeous. And down there, it's Cape Finisterre. And as soon as we go around here, we'll finally start sailing south down the coast of Portugal. Finally. And hopefully, the weather will stay like it is now. On our way to Vigo, and it is no wind absolutely flat. So we have to motor along. A little bit overcast, but not too bad. And because the lights is what it is, it's difficult to see us, but it's nice to have a quiet day on the boat for once. So we just anchored up for the night. Beautiful little fishing harbour called Porto de Cordeiro. It's very nice, very calm, very sheltered, and we are the only boat on anchor here, believe it or not. Give you an overview. As you can see, there's not many people here. I would expect more coming in season, but right now it is just us and Dean fixing the sail bag, putting the sails down, doing all of that. We got dogs on the beach, which you probably can't see from here. It is 7:30 in the morning. We are sitting in a little harbour we came in last night. Look at that morning sunrise coming up. There's no wind today, so we will not raise the sails, but we'll just make some breakfast and Dean will get the boat ready.
We have some Spanish music on.
We like to dance in the morning just to wake up. And I'm just gonna make some breakfast, some scrambled eggs, and then we will get going again. This time we're going to Vigo. So this is an early day for us. It's about 1 o'clock. So 12:30. And we're just going to anchor up in this beautiful bay you see in front of us. And really, it's actually a nudist bay, but I don't think you will see any of those here today. It's a little bit too cold and it's too early in the season. We do see some people and maybe some water skis or something over there. But just look. And we're still on the Atlantic coast. We're pretty close to Vigo. So this is actually our last day anchoring in Spain. Let's look over there in the haze. See the old fort over there, that's Vigo. But that's a much more commercial harbour. That's why we opted to go over here. And again, we have to look out for crab pots and fishing nets. I can see a few of them. But look at this gorgeous, gorgeous harbour. Well, beach really. So there's some nice sandy bottoms here, no pun intended. And we will drop the anchor and stay for tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning we will go to Portugal and check into Portugal. So it looks like a very popular spot to come in with some small boats, either even fishing or just go to the beach. It's really quite nice. And as you can see, we've got the marriage savers on. Dean is up there on the fly bridge, and I got the anchor locker open so I can do the anchor and the bridle as soon as we reach a nice shallow sandy patch. We're here, anchored, and it is gorgeous. This is why we started sailing. Now we finally have a little bit of it. And lots of little fishing boats, and which you can't see here now probably, big oyster farm. Just left a beautiful little bay. Look at this sunrise. And across for us we probably got an oyster farm, I think. And then Vigo, a larger city across here, and that's the last city in Spain. In Viana, on our way to Viana, Castelo in Portugal, which will be where we check in on Portuguese soil. I think so.
We are in Portugal. Goodbye to Spain for a month, and hello to Portugal.
And here is the border river. So we're literally on the border, sailing past now, on our way to Viana de Castelo. Viana do Castelo sits on Portugal's northern coast. It's framed by the Lima River estuary, and this charming city is known for its maritime heritage and dramatic landmarks like the Santa Lucia Sanctuary and the iconic Eiffel Bridge. To reach the marina, you have to sail up the tidal Lima River, timing the currents just right, with the old town on one side and the green valley on the other side. Literally first time off the boat in almost a week. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the Capitanieri. If he can just stop a little bit. And you can see us.
Here we are.
Here we are.
In Portugal.
In Portugal, in Viana del Castelo. According to our Portuguese friend at home, it's actually a very nice city. So we're going to the Capitanieri to check in, do our customs. And I think it's over there by that big red building. Hey, look, there's fishies. Some big ones too. We arrived at the Capitania building. They were very nice and polite, but no filming allowed. They didn't check us in because we didn't need to, they said. Same answer as we had in Spain. And also they gave us a few tips on where we should go, amongst other, a very nice seafood restaurant. And we took them up on that offer the same night. The boat is beautifully cleaned after a few days at sea, well, 10 days, 12 days. And we are going to go and explore Viana. This is our last day here before we leave for Porto tomorrow. You see Dean coming down back. It's an absolutely gorgeous day.
Best day for sailing north, but other than that, it's a beautiful day. Well clean.
She is.
Clean queen.
Clean queen, yeah. So this is along the river or the channel. And we're actually happy that he didn't put us in the old town. Because there's so much noise there with cars and bars and restaurants. Where we are, on the new dock.
Bars and restaurants, but it's container ships.
It's very nice and quiet. That's the main street from the sea. And all the way up there, you can see the monastery. So Viana is apparently a culture capital in Europe 2025. And it looks like they're really gearing up to making it look really nice and beautiful. And they have this old hospital ship here. You can go on board in this it. And I'm just going to give you a view here. Some beautiful old buildings. And that one is really, really old, and it looks like it's been needs some restored. Look at that. This gorgeous building here is actually one of the Capitania de Porto buildings in the Polícia Marítima. I'm not sure if it's used for that anymore, but it is gorgeous. Just look at the tiles they got. gorgeous. Some of them really, really old, but they all got this intricate tile work. It's very Portuguese, I know. It's still amazing. I must say that Viana do Castelo has been a very pleasant surprise for us. You come in down by the river, it looks quite modern, and then you walk down and then up through some fairly narrow alleyways. And then you see this town, this little beautiful town with squares, old buildings and shops, of course. And you realize that some of these buildings are dating back to the 15th and the 16th century. They are absolutely beautiful. And also, this used to be a quite important port for the Portuguese Armada back in the day on the Atlantic coast. And as you can see, the buildings are reasonably well kept as well. And the city is truly walkable. There's a few streets where you can actually drive cars in, but not many. So if you ever come here, I can absolutely recommend a visit. We really enjoyed it, and the only regret we did have is that we didn't have the time to get up to the old monastery on top of the hill behind the city itself. On our next leg, come with us as we explore Porto, Nazaré and Cascais on our way to Portimão. On the way there, we also have a serious talk with the Portuguese man of war. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy sailing and the cruising life, please like this video and subscribe to follow our journey.